Full Reigns. Dump down to Allen. Statue of Liberty dunk for Jared Allen. Lame for some of the failures for Cleveland in recent years, but this guy's a stud. Up and in, Scotty Barnes.
Quickest guys in the league with or without the ball.
Two dribbles and a dunk for Allen. First round lottery pick back in June. He comes into the game. Mitchell, his first bucket. Jamal Shed scored the goal with a foul into the game.
He's going to get welcomed to the game right quick.
Harden put it right in his eye.
Well, space for Harden and Mitchell.
That is Scotty Barnes, and he's now hit 3 first-quarter triples.
He fade away with a high release.
Donovan Mitchell.
With the game slowing down and becoming more of a half-court set, Donovan Mitchell.
Shed, confident. Matches for Jamal Shed. Shot clock's down to 3. But Cleveland's got a man there. James Harden. Pirtle, Shed, and Walter rounding out the 5. Shed shooting a nice ball here in our first half. Toronto 6 for 11 from deep. Score the goal! And a foul! Nothing there for Harden. Mobley. Oh! Stronger than he looks. Wow. Mitchell whips it back out to Harden. Got it! 3-ball for the Beard. 2-for-1 window for Cleveland slams shut, but they'll be content with the 3. AI mode does not stand for Andre Iguodala. Evan Mobley, a 3! His first triple, an abundance of riches for Cleveland. Extra pass to Merrill. Strus. Oh! Shed. He's had a nice ball game. Harden's gonna have to fire. Game clock and shot clock 7 seconds. Mitchell.
Oh,
got it again. Put it right in Ingram's eye. Dean Wade. 3-ball for Wade. And the X-Man, Xavier McDaniel. Max Strus was close through the first 2.5 quarters, but then that third quarter spearheaded by Max Strus. Cleveland flexed their muscle and is going to win this one going away to go 1-up in this best-of-7 series.
Game of the series missed for Emmanuel quickly. Jamal Shed shot in well from downtown. This team. Mitchell with the rhythm crossover. Rear. Brandon Ingram on a drive and a big rejection by Jared Allen, but it falls for Sandro Mamuke. Good defense here on Evan Mobley. They force him to give it up. Max Strus. We'll see if he can figure that fine line in the second quarter. Jacoby Walter, quick 3 is up and takes a great bounce. Robbie shot 53% on threes in his last 5 regular season games. To answer, Donovan Mitchell dribble. Now the help's got to come, and that's an open one. And then a cut to the basket to finish off the 3-point play. R.J. Barrett gave it up. Walter swings it. Barnes shoots it. And Johnny Barnes making you pay. Toronto tried to pick up Mitchell farther out on the floor. Delivered it to Harden. Harden so good in low point situations, and he 47% on mid-range jumpers, 5th in the NBA. Wow, Harden no good on a 3. Oh, it is good. Whoa! Barrett. Outside Barnes. Such a level of intensity, Robbie. Sometimes you've got to go involve yourself, as Harden does exactly that.
It's funny how confidence works. See one go down, and all of a sudden that transition 3, a totally different animal.
On the bounce, Dean Wade thought about a pass, has to take it at the end of the clock. Kelashvili. Big guy brings it up the floor, and spotting up in transition, Jacoby Walter.
Turn him to take those mid-range shots.
Leading his feet, last second, Mitchell found a place to go, and it's a good one as Sam Merrill. High screen, Colin Murray boils, Barnes probing, got to the basket, and he's fouled. Uncharted waters for Toronto. They did that this season. Open look, Jalen Tyson. Toronto has 20 turnovers tonight as well. Max Strus, one of his best looks of the night, and he cashes in.
They've got a team here in Cleveland that can do just that.
Barnes working against Mobley, and Barnes with a tough finish inside. Toronto has not let go of the rope here in the fourth quarter. Mitchell on the dance floor. The Cavaliers have been the best version of themselves in games 1 and 2. Game 1 was a 13-point victory. Game 2 is recorded as a 10-point victory. 115-105, the final score tonight.
Mitchell and Harden. They know all the tricks of the trade to draw the contact. Here's Wade lining up with Trey. Good. Wade known for saves it to Pirtle. Barnes for three. In and out. And back goes. Outside Barrett. Good. Shed penetrating. Outside Barnes three. Yes. 5 minutes of this ball game. Barrett wants three. Skip past the Shed. Up top, Barrett. Allen, another steal in the open court. Harden stops, pops, and hits. Schroeder for three. Good. For 4. 8 points so far in this one. Strus rattles in the tray. Barrett. Outside, Barnes for three. So far in this second quarter. Strus, 3 more. Got it! Barnes. Crossover. Harden down the lane. Harden put it through. Harden for 3. Target practice. Driving on the baseline. Over to Tyson. Sets his feet and connects. Strus. Yes! Tyson for 3. Drills it. Barnes around the screen. Barnes fires. After 3 quarters. Merrill. Target practice. Over to Battle. He wants 3. Yeah! Way by Battle. Battle. Boom! Mobley. Dump off. Barrett inside. Barrett.
Yes. And there's a lot of noise around R.J. Barrett as they collect the offensive board. Gets the offensive rebound and put back.
Harden, yes! Barnes, outside, Shed, Barrett, 3-ball, corner pocket.
Shot.
Barrett, bottoms, over the Battle, red hot. Shot clock to 5. Barrett, jab step, fires. Hits! The Raptors are on the board. 126-104 the final score.
Mobley creeping in, kicking out. Harden a 3. That one is good. Brooklyn, where he felt like as head coach, he just had to kind of be an authority with a ruler as Harden gets fouled. It's the kick out. Walter to the corner. Barrett connects. Harden gives it up. Merrill connects on a 3. 4. Here's Harden into the paint. Harden fakes it in. Plus
Strus is strong.
Mitchell parries the Barnes. Dishing. Ingram connects. Left. Barrett dishes. Ingram will fire. You bet. Harden. Off to Wade, his 3 is good. Team 24 in the second from Toronto. Merrill connects on a 3. Mitchell sizing up Barrett, step back, is good. Fourth, Harden in the corner, he'll fire, and hit. Mitchell a 3, you bet. Oh, go, Murray boils out, Ingram connects. Harden. Nearly lost it. Merrill able to hit. Merrill gets it off and puts it in from 3. Go. Harden chucks it in. Knocked away. Strus's heave. That will do it. This series is all tied up.
With a whole bunch of confidence, finds Jakob Pirtle. Outside Barrett, 3-pointer good, and the first Buck team. We saw that game 4 Sunday, especially in the late stages. Jacoby Walter has been struggling in games 3 and 4. 6-0. And 1 for James Harden.
The best I think I've ever seen him play on both ends.
Harden with the three. Walter with the steal. Gets it back and drills the three. Jacoby Walter with the store of the harassing defense. Merrill step back three. Good. 3-point advantage, Toronto. Wade for three, ties the game. Mamu with the fake. 4 to shoot. Hesitates. Takes it and makes it. The only man in double figures in the first with 11. Shed hits a three. Donovan Mitchell looking to get going. Takes a three and hits. He was 0 for 3 to start the night. Final shot to Cleveland. Mitchell, 30-footer. Oh, yeah! What a close to the first quarter for the Cavaliers.
34 here. If I can read.
Mitchell starting the second, how he ended the first. An 8-0 run. Cleveland winning out of the timeout. Jordan Tyson ends the 8-zip Raptors run. 15 in those 2 losses against the Raptors. Shed, such a good young player, drills another three and had a few words near the end. About 40 seconds to go in game 4. That was crucial as Schroeder answers with a three and Porter misses there, but it's tipped all the way out to the perimeter. Barrett three. Allen can't recover. Shed takes it away. Walter checks the feet. Drills the three-pointer. Year and just coming off a 23-point game. And, of course, Scotty Barnes also kind of irritated his knee earlier as Harden drills a three. In the first quarter, Cavaliers have led by as many as 6. Right now, Toronto by 1. Walter with a three. Guy couldn't buy a shot. Walter's feeling it tonight. Yep, there we go. Jacoby Walter's 5th triple of the first half. Cleveland turnover.
Nice play by Jacoby Walter.
Aaron sprays it in the corner. There's that man Shed again. Shoot. Merrill got him started with a three in the first quarter and hits one here in the third. On the last true, trying to steal home court and take it home. Harden hits a triple. For neither team to get it to 35. Here's Battle, waits for Merrill to clear and drills the three-pointer. Despite that, still with a 3-point lead. Tyson backs up. Drains the three, and we're tied.
A little bit. Well, when you're shooting 60-some%, you have to level off.
How about Mobley with another triple? Mobley. How about that? He was 2 for 11 from 3 in the first 4 games. He's made his last 3 3-point attempts. Shed the answer for the Raptors. Raptors won the first 2 games of the series, scoring 120 points per game on 54% shooting. Schroeder loves the rims here in Cleveland. Big triple. On the clock. Cavs just have to get it inbounds. They get it into Schroeder. And that's going to do it. The home team has won the first 5.
Game. Mitchell. Push off. Fires. And hits. Strus for 3. Got it. Advantage for the Cavaliers. Barrett from downtown. Good. Lost it. Pass up ahead to Battle. Quick trigger. Battle. Have scored on every possession. They haven't had a turnover. That's a 3. Kalashvili making the play. Barnes out to Barrett for 3.
That play.
A lot of respect for Kenny Atkinson for Shed's defensive ability as Mobley knocked down the 3. Tyson for 3. Good. Off the miss. Here's Barnes the other way, spinning out of trouble. Barnes!
Some tough hoops of their own.
Walter in the corner for 3. Barnes on an island with Mitchell. Sets up Barrett. Good! Ball off the turnover. Skip pass to Walter for 3. Bottoms! Over to Barnes. Barnes down the lane. Outside to Shed. Boom! Lawson on the floor for Toronto. Lawson for 3. Good! Barrett in the lane. Bucket and the foul. Harden for 3, plus the foul. Harden, attack mode, lost the handle, got it out to Wade for 3. Murray Boyles now, over to Lawson, got a tray. Go. Toss out, Wade for 3, bullseye.
To stay in front of Mamu there, nowhere to go, turnover.
Mitchell got a 3 in the corner. Murray Boyles, outside, extra pass, Walter, cash! Harden, toss out, Mobley, 3-ball, corner pocket! Cavs have no timeouts, inbound to Mobley. Mobley, attack mode inside, Mobley the finish! Harden now penetrates, got some space, and got the roll! Attacking Wade here. Barnes put it up and in. Mitchell driving, kisses it off the glass for 2. Down 1. Barnes on the move. Toss out. Barrett 3. Off the heel and in. Can you believe it? Work it in. Harden over to Mobley. Got it off. Short. Game 7 coming.
Here out of Baylor to Barnes to the basket. A bang and a bucket. And the Raptors off to a good start on the road. Around the paint. Victor Wembanyama's presence is going to hurt Mobley's awards, but he's such a good defender. Beating the clock for the 3. Game 7, I want to set the table. I want to know what my job is tonight, what my role is. Walter hits a 3 in range. He was big in Game 5 in here, got them off to a good start. They're going to do that now with this size advantage. Murray Boyles checked in, and the 3 knocked down by Battle. Brian Trophy. What a great first round it's been. Wrapping up here tonight. The lob to the basket. Mitchell going to pull a 3 and knock it down. Merrill pulls a 3. Inside had Mitchell, draws 3. Pitch out for the open 3. Knocked down. Started the right way. Harden sees 3. Feels like there is an extra red shirt around the ball at all times. After the trade, it's the counter from the Raptors. Whoa! Harden the pitch, Strus out of the corner. Much needed 3. He missed his first. 49. Harden clear for 3. Shed down. Strus the pitch. The 3. Tyson ties it at 49. 3 of 9 in that first half, as the studio folks were talking about. Looking to get going here in the third quarter. Barrett on the pitch. That's huge. Right for Jacoby Walter. Merrill a triple. Got them all. Trying to send the rest by the Cavaliers. They only have 2 left, but they got bigger problems. Allen. 5. Lead for 3. Knocks it down. Comes at the end of game for team. Strus gonna jack and finish the deal. Raptors take it to 7. Comes to an end. The Cleveland Cavaliers advance to round 2.